Welcome, Aries, to your April beginning of the month reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Best message. What you were thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you with a clarifying card, please. Got a Tower and Underdetermined. Ooh. Well, at least with every Tower there is inspiration. It's always a good thing. There's the good thing about a Tower, right? Okay. This Tower over here. Something is pretty, it's upright, so it's shocking. But like I said, there's a lot of inspiration anytime we have something that's going to fall, because it gives you more focus on the understanding of what's going on, and it gives you more hints and balance in the end. Why? Because anything that kind of rocks your world makes you think, right? And anything you weren't really looking for before, now it actually is going to be right in your face. So it's definitely going to make you look at all the little details. But remember, no matter where you have a tower, that means there's going to be a silver lining to the problem in the end. So whenever there's a tower, there's always a silver lining. So whether it's fate that struck, right, that struck it down because of some kind of underdetermination over here, we definitely will see some kind of golden opportunity coming out of that sooner or later over here. But right now we're having this underdetermination, which is, it's right in your face, right? You see that there's this underdetermination. You see the struggles that are going on, and having that better understanding of the struggles. You have the juggling with the Page of Cups upside down. So there is a juggling issue over here of trying to catch yourself and trying to get balanced. You have the Page of Cups upside down. There's saying, because I'm not going to accept this apology, or maybe they don't want to come to make an apology, so it ends up making the Tower. With the Page of Cups upside down, it's either one or the other. Will you take their apology, or are they not coming? Definitely not focused on this. And it's going to be hard to focus on this right now because you're really up, in your head about this situation. You might be wanting them, right, to actually come and apologize for this situation. There is no clarity. Whoever you're dealing with, it could be a Pisces or an Earth sign. It could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. I have a lot of Virgo here. And there's definitely something going on over here where there is lack of clarity on their side. There's also a lack of understanding that could also be coming on your side to why they don't want to come and do this. If and it feels kind of very on a love basis. If it's not, then it could be a very deep friendship to why they don't want to do such a thing. Ooh. As I always say with the world upside down, it's like, hey, look, it's not going to be completely having a closure that you're looking for, right? Because the hindsight of the 2020, there we go, right? The perception is off, and that's where the clarity is coming in, as not being there. So you have the feelings of being imbalanced, and you have, the thinking that maybe, hey, what am I going to do? But with the world upside down, it's also telling you you're going to kind of protect yourself from a broken heart. And, you're going to start building these walls. Is this why, are you building the walls? Are you not taking the apology and building the walls? Or have they grown so numb and underdetermined to want to, give you this apology because they have grown walls and are hiding out? But just remember that there are people who care about you, who want to help you out within this situation. Yeah, there are people who want to help you out with the situation. Could be a Scorpio. So it does feel like you do have somebody else around you who is trying to help you out with the situation, trying to give you better comfort, trying to maybe even give you clarity about the situation, give you better perception about the situation, or maybe they're even kind of intervening on the he said, she said situation, trying to make you feel healthier and more whole about the situation and not making you feel as drowned. I do feel like this person might even be around trying to heal the relationship right now. And they're kind of coming in fast about the situation. They really do see a good love between the two of you. It does feel like they are trying to get the two of you together. They've been watching this situation go down, and they might even, maybe they even watched the whole situation unfold. But it does feel like when you did communicate with them, or the other person, maybe this Virgo that you're dealing with, has reached out to talk to maybe this Scorpio or Libra Scorpio. It even feels like a Libra Scorpio. They definitely could be even a Libra. They definitely are kind of in the background watching in the situation and really trying to help the situation. Yeah, they're trying to move you two together right now because they see the underdetermination, and it could be both of you underdetermined. Maybe both of you are being kind of stubborn and holding back from each other, wanting to offer each other cups, right? Kind of standing in the corners of the, kind of like a boxing ring. You're in this corner and they're in this corner, and then you got the referee. So this Scorpio, what it looks to me literally like a Libra Scorpio, my friends, is standing as referee in the middle, trying to get you guys to talk, trying to get you guys to, come back together. They're having a really hard time, though, doing so. And if there is no other person, even though I really do see this other person for the majority of you, if it's not, it's one's willing to offer the apology and the other one is not willing to accept the apology. One's racing in really fast and hard, whether it's you or them, for the love, and the other one's still standing offish, right? So take that how it resonates. If you know that there's no one refereeing this situation, for the majority there is, though. I don't know. It doesn't matter if it's a best friend, mom, whoever. But can even be a dad. But take that how it resonates. But definitely trying to get there. In the past, it looked like you guys were trying to get past this once before, and it looked like it was actually kind of working there for a minute. But then they kind of screwed this up again. What the heck? They didn't want to take the ultimate risk. So it looks like you offered generosity. They were still kind of stuck in their head, or vice versa. And then you thought they were going to take the leap of faith because everything looked good. And then they just all of a sudden it came to kind of a closure. Somebody thought it was justified to do so when the truth came out. So some kind of truth came out about the situation through communication. Wow. And then it just got somebody back in their head again. So this is where the Tower came. So it does feel like whatever the situation was, it was fixed. Or at least somebody thought it was fixed. But look, there was still this underdetermination over here to 100% believe the truth or see it your way or to really hear what the true communication was. So there was still a lot of insecurities to this situation. Okay, so in the near future over here, we've got trying to come together a little bit, but there's a lot of confusion on your side, Aries. You're still not sure if this person's really guilty and really wanting and truthful enough and trustworthy enough to actually want to do so. So whatever the situation is, there's kind of this unrequited love a little bit over here. And I think it's just because your heart is broken down. Either that or you're afraid that they're just wearing kind of a false mask and that their love doesn't really exist. Like, I love you, but I'm not in love with you scenario. So that is very worrisome. Because we can love anybody, right? Love comes with trust. But we love our friends. We love our dog. That doesn't mean anything, right? So what you're looking for is I'm in love with you. That's what everybody in the world is really looking for. And that's what you're worried about. You can sit over here and tell me that you love me, but are you in love with me? And it looks like that's the worry. The worry is, are you really 100% trustworthy towards me and my heart? Nope. Yeah, that's where you're afraid. That's where the worry really comes from. So you're not going to really celebrate anything right now because they're still seeing this partner being a little underdetermined to really let the situation go or 100% come towards you. But you guys are kind of getting back together as you see this persistence going with this Taurian card saying, yes, well, it's moving slow. It's just not running the way I wanted it to run. Absolutely not. But there you do have a lot of deep love over here. But you're just afraid that they might be manipulating the situation. So and also that the ball is not 100% in your court at this time. So the strength and the courage that you have towards the relationship itself is still in that fraction of it could come or could it go? So how fast could it really go? So you have to rebuild the tower over here with them. And, it's a little overwhelming for the heart. And, you're just afraid that it's going to end up kind of cold shouldering itself in the end as, you're moving little by little towards each other, but you just don't feel that they're really giving you what you want. That's really what it is. They're not giving it all. So it's almost to the point where you feel like, you could give a little bit more and show me more, but they're not showing you what you're looking for exactly. So it is definitely going to keep you in your head for a little while. So it looks like, yeah. And you're not going to 100% plant seeds on this because you're going to kind of watch and see what the details are and see how much they're going to actually come back towards you. Yeah. So I would say that this underdetermination is actually kind of on your part over here as well. And it could be here as well. Like I said, it could be both of you. Definitely in the near future over here towards the mid-month, I'm definitely seeing you being a little more underdetermined because you don't want to put everything you have out there. You don't want to get hurt again, right? Because it looked like in the past, you already were generous. You gave everything that you need to give. And they still were wishy-washy about the situation, which kind of kept you still in the Five of Cups. And it also kept them in the Five of Cups, and you keep telling them, but I wanted you to look back to see that we have a castle together. So then that puts you in the Five of Cups for disappointment. Because they're showing that they had no, real ambition to really fix anything or to take your truth for what it really was. And it kind of looks like the past is going to kind of replay over here in its own way. So you're saying, oh, okay, so we're going to replay the past. Got it. Got it. But the only difference this time is I'm not going to be overly generous with you in the near future that I was in the past, right? Because of everything that's happening in the present right now, you're still not showing a whole lot. So it looks like they're not going to come exactly towards you the way you were hoping. If anything, it's going to swivel right back to maybe what was happening in March or February or whenever this I would say March. Right, sometime in March, maybe the beginning of March, but it's swiveling right back towards that. And if you know that this past year was, even more than a couple of months ago, it's just saying, yeah, it's a replay. It's like Groundhog's Day over here on the past to the near future. Which is going to kind of suck though for you, Aries, because it's going to feel like you're kind of going into a circle. It's going to almost be like the circle that never ends. So then we're going to go here, and then what? We're going to go back to the present, and then we're going to go back over here. When does it end? Well, it ends until someone actually, until this person can actually come out and actually prove to you and say what they need to say about the situation and really turn this into more of a determination on their part to really get this relationship moving. And until that really happens, yeah, you could be playing Groundhog's Day here for a while because it just looks like it's just the snake eating his tail over and over again. Okay, so see what one of the overall outcome cards is. Overall card is the Moon, so there is definitely some things that need to be looked upon. There is some a lot of intuition. Get down within your intuition, using that gut feeling of how you think it's going to go, within yourself, really reflecting upon the situation itself to see if you can move the situation from this to that. But I think it's going to, in the end, what's going to end up happening is there's going to have to be more communication. Yeah. Okay. And that was it from you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.